I heard them the first time I worked on tack. It was a comfort to me knowing that love had not been killed even in this place. I realized it was meant as torture to put me to work at that back room. The guard knew that my husband had been ripped from me and wanted to rub it in, thinking that a rape was taking place on the other side of the wall. I blessed them that in their ignorance the guards had put me in the one place I could draw strength. The soft murmurs were like angels back home singing away my pain. I wish it could have lasted longer. For 2 months, Carl brought Claire to their little nest. Then suddenly they quit coming. I figured out from the eavesdropping that he had been killed in a card game. The silly young man thought he could double his pay. He wanted to get carrots and cabbage from a nearby farm for Claire. The other guards were card sharps and took him for every penny. He realized that they had cheated, but did not keep quiet. This was bad for business. The next time he tried to play, they planted cards on him and killed him as a cheat. At least his heart was in the right place. I wish him well in his journey to the light. That was a little over a month ago. The reason for the vegetables was he and Claire were going to be parents. He saw it in a dream. Knowing the dream to be of God, he sought a way to get some fresh vegetables. Claire just seemed to know too. I did confirm it for her later. She was taken captive with her parents before she became a woman. With the starvation, she never did have a period, but the coinciding extra food and their lovemaking, she became pregnant the very first time she ovulated. She was now about 3.5 months along. I've given her all of my food since then. I don't mind. I have food you do not know of. The baby is doing well. Poor Booger does not know that she is taking from her mother what she can ill afford to lose. But that is the way of babies, and it is their right to do just that. Parents just have to find a way to get enough. Claire just wants this baby as the last memory of Carl. I told her how he died. She was so proud of him for standing up to the bullies. We both cried for hours afterwards. She vowed to tell her baby how special and brave her daddy had been. I have a feeling that Carl's story is told at every birthday this little one will ever have. I can hear the artillery now. It won't be long. Dad has told me it's okay to come home now to be with my mate. Dad tells me that Claire will be fine and choose to go to America. There will be a soldier who sees her strength. He will find a way to get her back to his home and safety. He will love her on first sight and care for this child of love, along with the others they will have together. It is good that she go to America. She had heard hard talk about taking Palestine from the Arabs. She was appalled that after all this death, her fellow camp survivors would want to fight someone else and take their home. That after they had their homes taken by the Nazis, that they would want to take from a different people their homes. Bless her heart, she said it was probably because they had lost their love in this place. She said that maybe if they were carrying a new life, they would have felt differently. All she had in her heart was love and compassion and forgiveness. She even knew, because of Carl, that there might be a few Germans who did not know about the camps, and maybe a few that tried to work like Carl for the good when confronted with the unspeakable. So Claire, lioness of the tribe of David, forgave them all, just in case. Her greatness of spirit bodes well for the tribe of David, continued to breed true. I do not know much more of her because after my grace to come home, I saw that some of the soldiers in their anger were trying to make a makeshift firing squad. Why they did not run away with the rest of the guards I will never know. I just felt that hatred well up inside of them. The poisoner's tongue was still wagging. I distracted the guards with only thing that I did not have, expected of a starved woman who was about to be rescued. I charged them. I yelled at the women to hide. I yelled to take cover. I yelled that they should run away. The ones that I got shoes seemed to know that I was doing the only thing I could, giving the only gift I had left to give, my life. The guards wasted many bullets and their last chance to massacre on me. I saw them run away after they shot me. They had run out of time. The wounds burned, but it was nothing against the sadness that was needed at all. This gunshot pain was but a moment in my life, and well worth it. I am back with my mate. I've needed a lot of TLC to decompress from that life. I have not volunteered to go back yet. God understands. We are an all-volunteer army after all. In human time, it's been 50 years. I see the souls of camp survivors have become a constant flow now. They will finish their healing and start, if they have not begun it yet when they get here. I don't want the stories to all die out. I got permission to send my story to one of the little ones in residence on Earth. She has cried constantly since waking and writing my little episode down. I am sorry to cause her pain, but she knows why these stories must be saved. Dad sends his love. To those who read this account, please give her a hug for me. Godspeed to all who seek the truth.